My name is Regena Hull, and I work for Emprise Bank. And there I am SVP Director of our Retail and Digital Services. We set out to find someone that wouldn't necessarily just let us build anything that we wanted, but had a good, structured, robust set of solutions that we still would have flexibility and also very forward-thinking. We wanted someone that was not just thinking about what it looks like today, but what is it going to look like 3 years, 5 years. And Tyfone was able to also meet those objectives. And we live our values day to day. And so anytime we're looking for a strategic partner, those are the first things that we come to the table with. And Tyfone met those. Their mission is very similar to ours, and they also meet all of the core values that are very important that we live day to day. And so we also expect that out of our strategic partners. But we have had, we had to work through some things. I did mention that we were the first bank that Tyfone partnered with. There were some engineering, coding, and I'll start talking about things that's all I can talk about. I can't take them to the next level. So there was a lot of education back and forth. But what I would tell you is the expectation was that it would be open, transparent communication, working together, listening to each other, and that's exactly what we got. I think I've really spoken to the partnership, the culture, the people benefit. I would tell you that we have access to whether it's who's the support team or customer success manager, and then the next thing is the product. The product has met our business objectives, and we have some really successful measurements that are showing us that our customers love the experience that they have. And the really cool thing is that, again, it's continuously thinking about it's not thinking about the next thing, but how can we enhance and evolve the experience? The two things that come to mind is the support necessary for customers has significantly decreased. And so what that means is that customers are able to, one, self-serve on things that normally they would need a person to help them with. And then really second, it's the ease and the functionality is very intuitive to the customers. The second thing that I would say is with our previous two digital platforms, there were there was lack of efficiencies. And so we had many manual processes, and we had to pull on people resources to be able to make sure the functionality worked the way that it should, or checks and balances, and that also significantly decreased as we transformed onto the Tyfone platform. Banks should partner with Tyfone. We know that credit unions has really been Tyfone's space for quite a while. It became very important to us to build out criteria on how are we going to choose and be consistent in the partners that we choose. And culture is number one for us within our institution. So we have made that part of our selection process. Doesn't matter what partner we're choosing, culture is one of the first things that we look at. And then again, our values. We expect our teams to live by our values every day. That's how we hire people into our institution. So that is also criteria that we look at whenever we're choosing a partner as well. And Tyfone has checked all those boxes. So we are now positioned to move forward with enhancements to our digital experience that are going to help us make progress on our strategic initiatives on supporting our customers through their life cycle. And so we're very much in line with the way that Tyfone is continuing to think about how they can serve customers through all the different life stages.